Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing today on this very... I don't even know what to call it. Sunday? What's a word that... Super? No. I gotta think of a good, I gotta think of a good adjective that starts with S that can fit for Sundays. Anyway, how we doing, everyone? We are live for our SoulCrafers stream. It's been a while since I've been on the server. I meant to hop on yesterday, but unfortunately, I got a little busy with something, and my hands were tied, and I wasn't able to get on for the hangout. I really wanted to, but unfortunately, it just wasn't in the cards for me. But that's okay. That's okay. Let me go ahead and quickly put a note out to the SoulCrafers Discord, which, by the way, if you're not a part of, go ahead and join. There we go. Give me one quick second, yeah, and then we'll start. Oh, I need the link. I don't have the link. That's a little silly and goofy of me. I haven't streamed in a hot second. Okay, we're good there on that front. Woohoo! Okay. So, what do we have plans for today? I would say just continuing the base. And, of course, as I start stream, it's raining. That checks out, in all honesty. So, what have I been doing? I've just been collecting wood. We have a little bit more of a foundation to go off of, and I actually really want to show this off. Because I think I worked on this like a little bit over the week of TwitchCon. But I'm actually really happy with how this branch looks. The idea of it just twirling up right now, the spiral, is pretty good. So I believe the pattern is, yeah, so we got, it goes up on like a half slope. Because going up diagonally at like a slope of like 1 did not work. It was all the way in the heavens. So I decided, okay, we're going to back down a little bit. We're going to go at a half slope this time. And it looks pretty nice. So I'm excited to sort of see how this turns out. I'm willing to experiment a little bit more with like heights and like how it turns out. But I'm going to keep this there for now. That's staying because I don't want that to move. But I wouldn't entirely be mad with like a 2 1 2 1 2 1 pattern, sort of in that formation. Because I mean, it does look a little, just a tiny bit, too shallow. So we'll play around with that idea today. And overall, just we're gonna be working on terraforming. We're gonna be working on the tree as well, the base at least. Because as cool as this is, it's a giant circle. And I think it needs a little bit more sustenance than that. So that's on the docket for today. We'll also be stopping by El Dorado. We'll be doing a little bit more terraforming there. I have not touched El Dorado in like 3 weeks. Maybe even a month. But yeah, I've been a little busy. Well, come on in, Henia. How are you doing? We're talking about our plans for the server and just sort of what we're going to be doing today. I would like to go back to El Dorado and start working on that again. That might get pushed to the side a little bit. I'm more focused on the base at the moment than I am with the casinos. Since, unfortunately... Great, I'm poor now. Might I ask how this came to be? About 5 albums of... 5 albums? Holy crap. Honestly, though, I get it. I 100% get it. I've been really, like, fascinated with the idea of having physical media and having, like, vinyl albums. And so for the longest time, I just had one. What music you into? These days, I find myself really listening to a lot of Bad Omens, Dayseeker, and 21 Pilots. So a lot of, like, rock and, like, alt-rock, stuff like that. But I also do, like, some other, like, indie pop artists and, like, some smaller, stuff like that. I collect CDs. CDs are also a really good media form. I just don't have I don't have a disc drive or a CD drive to put them in. I have a record player, which is why I collect vinyls. Right now, though, I have only 3 vinyls. I do have a plan to get more. The ones I have right now are Dayseeker, Dark Sun, 21 Pilots, Breach, and then the most recent one that I got was Even in Arcadia by Sleep Token. And they're all sitting up on a shelf right there, which is why I'm looking. I'm over here hearing anything but country music and K-pop. I also went into indie alt music concert this week. Oh, that's cool. Who'd you go see? Honestly, yeah, I like listening to anything besides, like, country. Country's just not my jam. Wait, no, I love K-pop. I've got to get into K-pop. I don't really know where to start with that. That isn't, like, completely overwhelming. Because I know the K-pop fans are kind of intense. I went to a singer named Cloudy June, and her pre-act was Ella Red. Interesting. Okay. Is it someone you knew, or just or someone that you just, like, found on, like, a concert page and was like, oh yeah, sure, I'll go see this concert, see who this is? Oh, intense K-pop fans need therapy. Everyone has their hyperfixations. Someone I found their songs on TikTok. Interesting. Recently, I've just been browsing Instagram, and I guess somehow my Instagram ads have started gearing towards, like, new musicians. Oh, buddy, you have a storm coming? What does that mean? What does that mean? I have a storm coming. I'm afraid now. Figures. It's fine, it's whatever. K-pop fans can cancel people for reading a book or making mean faces. See, okay, yeah, no, that's true. That's true. To all the K-pop fans, I have made a... Hang on, I have made a serious continuous lapse in my judgment. And I never took into consideration the fact that my words would... I don't know why I'm doing this. And that's not even rare. So, okay. Let's get the record straight. I love listening to music. I don't have a problem with people listening to certain types of music. I just personally do not find myself listening to certain tastes, and no one can shove that... no one can shove their genres and tastes down my throat. That's just not gonna... That ain't gonna fly. And that's not even rare. Yeah. I don't sit on that side of the internet. I've seen it a couple times. It's very intense. I'm just like, yeah, I'll stay over here. I'm gonna chill with my indie artists that I like listening to. was that? So I'm hearing stuff explode. I'm trying to figure out where that is. Well, guess I'll never figure out. Also, if you like indie alt music, you would love them, but with Cloudy, it's sometimes very lesbian music because she's bisexual. So it's Cloudy Jane. Just produces all her music with her next EP. Oh, that's cool. I mean, I'm always willing to, like, give it a listen. I might not vibe with every song. But, you know, good music is good music. Can't deny it. I shamefully have had earworms in the past that that might not have been aligned with who I am as a person. That's fine. I don't need the string. You know, back in the day, I went through this really, like, intense phase of just listening to, video game soundtracks. And while I liked it, and while I still do listen to video game soundtracks, it's not nearly as common now as listening to, like, my alt-rock soundtrack, my alt-rock playlists and, like, my main go-tos. But I still do have a soft spot for my soundtracks, considering it's sort of what got me into what I'm doing today. And I got to hear unreleased songs before they came out. A picture with her pre-act Ella Red. Ella is so kind to talk to. That's what I love about artists who are, like, on the smaller side, is that they're not, like, weighed down by the pressures of, like, their fan base. They're not weighed down by the pressures of, like, record labels. They literally just do what they do, and they have fun doing it. That's what I love about, like, the smaller artists and, like, the indie scene. People who make music for the sake of the art, and who just love telling stories. And they give it their all on stage. That too. People who give their all on stage, no matter the audience size, they are some of the best people. They can be one person in the audience, it can be 50, it can be 50,000. They will still give it everything they've got. I want to know how much wood I've actually chopped down. Let's take a look. What are my statistics? We got 3,000 wood chopped down. That's great. That's fantastic even. What just happened? Okay, we're all good. Okay, so we still do have a few things that we need on our to-do list. We have to fill in the casino. We have to get a nether portal, and we have to connect our base somehow. So connecting the base is going to be the harder part, because I really don't know where the best way to get the entrance. Assuming the entrance might be somewhere around here-ish. We could connect up this path up here. We could bring it down this way. I don't know. Ella is from the US, and it was her first concert in Germany. The little forest show tour Cloudy did after being asked if she could do it. The first stage she was on, she stood there and just sobbed because she didn't think as many people would know her music. Oh, that's really sweet. That's so cool. Man, you love to see it. It's Still got a lot of space to fill in the casino here. We gotta bring this coastline out. Even gotta like jet this out like out here or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out when we get to there. I'm fine with everything that I have. Nice. Okay. We got a lot of goodies here on us, which is really nice. Manella made the 4 different dresses for each show in Germany's different cities. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, a different outfit each night? That's cool. I actually really like that idea. Because I know like some artists will have like either just casual like concert outfits that they, or performances that they wear. Others will have like distinct outfits for like a show. But having like something purposefully for each night that you're performing is pretty nice. Obviously, that does get a little harder to do the more shows on the roster you have. So it kind of makes sense, but you know, it's still nice. Is Spotify music loud enough? Let me turn it off. So I know that the Minecraft Reimagined music is a little quiet. The audience got to vote which dress was worn on what stop. Oh, that's cool as well. I know that it's a bit harder to do, but I love when artists allow their the people who go see the concerts to what's it called, to sort of have a say in like what the artist performs, because ultimately concerts are a interactive event between the singer and the people who are there to attend. She has a Discord, same with Cloudy, where they all talk with people in them. Oh, that's even better, having the how do I put this? Having just like the time to communicate with people. Honestly, they sound really nice. What is? Oh, that's mine. My bad. I forgot I made that. That's gonna that pile's gonna grow the more heads I get. I fear we might not have enough. So I'm going to keep chopping down trees for a little bit longer. And then we'll get to mathing. I'm not going to be able to reach up there. Dang it. There's still something up there, isn't there? I just can't prove it. Okay, no, it looks clear. Okay, we don't need these just yet. Oh, by the way, did I tell you I'm on business here as Allie's mod? Oh, you're here for Allie's... Wait, huh? I didn't know you were spying on me for Allie. Is she like... Does she want something from me? Do I have to, like, be entertaining? Do I have to... Me? Never! Do I need to do something really epic on the server and make a clip out of it that farms endless views? I'm just always everywhere as Allie's mod. Okay, okay. You know, well, come on in, Henio. It's good to have you here. and previous soul, but shh, I didn't say anything. No, 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 who said that? It wasn't us. No, clearly not. Okay. I know Ally lurks everywhere. I've seen her pop up in everyone's chat every once in a while. I'm also a really big lurker as well. Even before I joined, I was lurking in a lot of different streams as well. Which makes me a little upset that Twitch has changed the policy for what's it called? For lurkers. Because I really like to lurk in people's chats. I like to just have it on in the background. That's my brother. He was asking me a question, so I quickly answered it for him, and he left. Yeah, he comes in here a lot, so as well as he jumps on stream sometimes if we're doing something. Yeah. Okay, I think I have enough now, so we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna make more oak wood. And we're gonna see how this goes. So we're building a different spiral today. We're gonna try a different pattern. Just to sort of see what happens. Okay, so it's gonna go up in a 1-2-1-2 fashion. We're gonna build the sort of core of it, since it has a shape to it. It's a little confusing, but there is at least like a center that's built around. This goes up. All right. It's looking a little steep. I gotta try this. I'm also a Roxel mod too. Okay. That's cool. I like Roxel. Roxel's a fun person to hang with. That's supposed to go there, is there? Nope. That goes right there. From everyone in the community. I always have to leave a trail of chaos behind me. That's fair. No, I do that with some of my... I do that with other people as well. Welcome on in, Jonah. How you doing? We're doing math today. We're actually actively doing math right now. 0, change the brightness. It's already on 0. What are you talking about? It's not on. Pick a different number. Five? That's okay. I'm gonna assume that's 50% because it's on a it's on a percentage basis. So I'm gonna put on 50%. We're gonna see how bright this gets. Well, yeah, that's bright. Also, by the way, I got a bot working in the chat, so we now have a new redemption, and we have new channel points and all. We've gone from dark antimatter, and now we are using hourglasses. So what that means is it's a bit more in line with the channel theme, but if you look at the channel point redemption now, we have a new one called Daily Sand. Basically, you can put a little sand in an hourglass. Oh god, what bot do I beef with? It's not okay. It's a bot that I scripted in Mix It Up. I also didn't read the thing fully, so I thought it was your computer brightness. No, it's the sign light, which is really bright. And yeah, so you can redeem one per day, and the more sand you get, it's just like a daily redemption thing. FYI, I always beef with the bots. Okay, good to know. I think the one you can beef with most is Nightbot. I think Nightbot's the one that talks a lot here. And Saribot. Okay, what is this? This is... Wait, hang on. My math ain't mathin'. Hang on. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. There we go. I will punt Moobot and Alice chat. We don't have Moobot here. I just don't think we do. Right? I actually don't remember if I keep Moobot around or not. I wasn't okay. I wasn't the biggest fan of Moobot because I was like, okay, you have like a bunch of cool features, I guess, but like I'm not like the biggest fan of you. I hate that bot. Hate it. I mean, I kept there was one point in time where I had so many like different bots running, and Moobot was just sort of tossed to the side. I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess you exist. Okay, so we got the whole spiral done. Oh, there's so many of you guys. Come on, there we go. Keeps making me hug it in Alice chat. Yeah, so I think I actually do have a hug command. As part of Nightbot, but you have to say like who you want to hug. It's not going to do it automatically. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's start building this up now. Hello, that's not very kind. Why are there so many zombies here? What the heck? Hang on, I need to... There we go. Now I won't die. Okay, well, say I'm not gonna die. There's a good chance that I might. Okay, there we go. And of course there's a child. Kill it. Kill the fire. I really gotta light up this area. Okay, but let's see how that looks generally compared to the other one. I like it a little bit more. It adds a little bit more space in between the base and the height of the next one starting. So I don't know if I described that right, but yeah. And right now I'm the most senior mod, except Dino and Ali's bestie Joyce right now. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I tuned into an Alice stream, just because I've been really busy like the past couple of weeks. With I tried getting... Okay, so I was saying this earlier, but I tried getting on yesterday for the SoulCrafters Hangout, and unfortunately, I just couldn't make it. There was some stuff that I had on the docket that I just couldn't, like, sidestep. So, I got uni that started. I'm thankful enough that I just graduated, so I'm not busy with that, but I do work, like, 2 jobs, technically. I've got some stuff in the pipeline right now that I'm trying my best to work on while also actively having a full-time job. So, you know, we vibe in here. Okay, this definitely needs to change to that. That needs to go to that. We could do that. Is that gonna work? I'll put that like that. I think. Maybe. We'll look at that in a second. For the next 4 years. Yay! I feel that. I do feel that pain. On the bright side, though, you're almost done. Why do you feel the need to climb up here? I'm not doing anything to bother you. Alright, let's see how that looks now. I am not wearing my elytra. I thought I was. Yeah, I'm liking that a little better in terms of how it's facing. Facing? No. Just gotta get a little bit more. There we go. Nice. Yeah, okay, I'm liking that a lot better in terms of how it's spiraling up. Where's my... There it is. There's my free chem. So we'll have to go ahead and redo this branch right here. But yeah, I'm liking that it's a little bit higher and that it's not... Because the other option is, if we just do like a diagonal, it's going to end up all the way like up here from what I tried. It was not good. It was way too high. I wish I had a pic to show, but unfortunately I tore it down like immediately. Does that look good? I think. This is where the mathing sort of starts to come into play as well, because we're going up at an inclined spiral. It's like, how do you make this work? I'll leave that there for now, actually. I'm not too mad about that. Whew, okay, time to tear this whole thing down. I'll leave that there for now. I want to keep that as a marker for what the first height was. We'll stop there for now, just to pick up the remnants. Honestly, I think we could do some really cool stuff with this. I'm already getting ideas for like how I want to like suspend the base mid-air. So the idea is that this is going to be a very tiered base. So we're going to have like one platform hovering in the middle, chained to the branches surrounding it. We're going to do the same thing with. But we're going to layer the base in, I want to say maybe 3 different platforms. So, yeah, I'd say about 3. And that's what's going to be the main base. Okay. This is a good start point. Yeah, okay. I feel like I'm just not healing. Maybe that's because I'm eating apples of all things. But I feel like I'm not getting any like hunger saturation from this. Okay. Right, we're on the right path. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep in mind that this block was the top, so we still got like really where it's gonna be is up here. Like this. That's like what, 3 blocks taller, I think? About? Okay, perfect. I need a little bit more grass to work with, so I'm gonna quickly mine some of that. Just a wee bit. Yeah, there we go. That should do. And let me go ahead and get rid of the wheat seeds, spider eyes, dandelions, and string. Don't need none of that. Okay, let's get this finished off. Here's where stuff starts to get a little tricky. Because how am I supposed to do that? I'm going to take this one out. I don't think this one's necessary. What? Hang on. What just... Oh, never mind. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Let me make sure that I got everything right here. Log seems pretty sturdy and thick enough. Yeah, now I just gotta work on the other side. Yup, we go. Okay, perfect. Down we go. Now with more dirt on our hands. This needs to come down over here. And I'll go ahead and I'll put these here. Here, okay. Yeah, okay. Because part of the reason why this would look so unnatural on its own is the fact that it's not, nature doesn't have, like, perfect circles or, like, perfect, ratios. Most of the time, I'll say. There's a couple times where I think I can name a few, but in this instance, no. Okay, what about, we're at 99. Just gonna make sure on the other branch that we're at 99. Yep, we're at 99. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's build up another branch. Because I want to see this. I really want to start seeing this thing take formation. I think it'll be so cool. And then I still don't entirely know what I'm going to be doing with the interior of this. I haven't decided yet. I've left it intentionally hollow, but I still have no idea like what we're doing. Put some torches back here just so I have it lit up. Okay, and we still have like a whole row of oak wood, which is nice. I'm not stressing about resources there, thankfully. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Whoa, hang on. I almost did the same oopsie that I did on the first branch we did today. There we go. Like that. Nice. Okay, that's done. Take down all the dirt. Okay, is that all the dirt? Missed the spot. That's okay, though. Okay. What is this? Transmissions from a Hidden World by Vampire People. What is it? It's the City Daytime? No. Glider? No. I will get this. Hang on. Keep my eyes closed so I don't see the answer. It's not glider. What is it? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I don't remember. Okay, what is it? Faded Paths. Dang it. Okay. I've gotten into this really fun habit of trying to guess what song is on. I'll do that with my own music, and sometimes I'll do it with other music as well. I don't know. It's just a fun little mini game that I do to challenge myself. I still got work in this today. That's fine. Oh yeah, that was looking cool. Wait. No, okay, we're on track. We'll start from here. We'll work our way down. What happened here? Why is this like this? Are we at 99 up here? Hang on. We're not. How did that happen? I think it'll spawn from right here. I see two right here. And we got this. Okay, we'll find the error eventually if we keep going like this. And I think it's right here somewhere. Like on this bend, because I'm seeing stuff that's like way too shallow curve. What's wrong with this? What am I seeing wrong? I know what's wrong with this. Haha, these are too high. They should be aligned with this. Okay, so what are we looking at? 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's not right. That goes here. 1, 2, 1. Okay, hang on. Something's been messed up, and I don't know where it. I don't know where it landed. Holy crap! I might need to restart this. I'm losing my mind. This is one of those things where you have to be like very meticulous about what happens, otherwise you end up with a giant mess like this. Okay, time to come down. We gotta restart this. Something got messed up in the process, and I don't remember. I don't know where it is. Is there anything else I need to grab? It doesn't look like it. Okay. This is fine. This is totally fine. I am definitely having a great time mathing the math. Ah. Okay, let's try this one more time, shall we? Okay. 1, 2. Well, actually, hang on. Where does this start? Yeah, okay, this does start on the thing. On the dirt block. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Something's not adding up here. What is it? We should be at 98 by this point. So why are we down a block when we... Okay, something's definitely not right here. Yeah, no, it does start there. One, two. Wait, hang on. The pattern's messed up somehow. These should be up here. Like that, okay. So why is the math not mathing? Well, it went down here. 1, 2, 1. Hang on, let's try doing this from... Let's try doing this backwards very quickly. Just seeing if that'll help fix the problem. Because I genuinely don't know where it is right now. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. Okay, no, something's definitely wrong here. What is it with, though? I'm trying to find the problem, and I just can't seem to find it. I think I might have found the problem. So this starts on the center block. This ends on the center block. So the fact that it's above is concerning. Means it needs to get pushed back a bit, but I think that also means... something's off here. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. I am losing my mind over this. Why is this like this? This should not be like this. If the math is mathing, which it usually is. It's kind of hard to mess it up when I'm following a stencil. I keep falling off. I really need, like, feather falling on these boots. I'm curious to know if anyone has feather falling. I maybe would guess Roxel does, but I don't know. Shit. What I need to do is I need to also create a portal in order to get around the nether. It's making my head turn. Why is the math not mathing? It's gonna be the saying throughout this whole thing is, why is the math not mathing? Go down, go down, go down, go down. Go down, go down, go down. Thank you. Now I can sleep. Okay, I do need another portal though, and I'm thinking about probably placing it over here, just so that you have like a proper entrance to the base. I don't mind doing that. I got 64 Enderman heads. Great. I think someone gave that to me. I don't remember who though. Yeah, we'll put the portal right here. Da. And then we gotta connect to the nether roof, so we'll have to do that. I don't have any flint steel on me. Great. Do we even have flint steel? Is that a thing I possess? Do I have any flint? I see shears. Oh, I do have flint. Okay. Yeah. We'll make this. I need a little break from the base, which is why we're doing this right now. Okay. In we go. What is that? What is that? Wait, what is this? How do I get in here? Okay, I'm gonna put a door here. I'm assuming this goes up to the nether roof. I'm gonna check that very quickly. It'll be a long process. Actually, hang on. Before I do that, let me just grab the coordinates. X55. What is my... That's my waypoint button. Okay, so that should appear then. Yep, alright, perfect. That's good to go. I'm gonna get inside before something ends up blowing up. Alright, let's go make our portal. Once again, I hope this goes up to the nether roof. I actually have no idea where this goes. I could be on a random adventure somewhere. I think the spawn portal's hooked up, though. Oh, thank goodness it does. What the? Whoa. Whoa. Sui mama. Oh, that's funny. Whoa, Rox has been busy. Alright, yeah, that's Libby's. We gotta go over here. I don't know if I'm fancy enough for corners. I am not. Holy crap, that is... No, we don't have enough for corners, so you get this. Okay, so that should take us there. Let me confirm this very quickly. Should take me to my base. Right. Okay, yeah, we're here. That's good. And now we're back in. Perfect. And we gotta make sure that the portals are linked up, so we gotta do this just one more time. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna turn this light off because it's really bright. Okay. I know we technically don't need to do this, but I'm gonna keep doing it anyways. Wait, I just realized, why are there stairs here? Where do these go? I'm assuming this is just to a netherite mining lane. Yeah, it just goes down to netherite mining land. Who on earth is down here that's like doing all this? I almost lost it for a second. I was like, where do I go? Alright, well, the bad news is I can't find netherite around here. I'll need to go decently out in order to find some. Do you want to show this whole portal? I probably should, but in all honesty, not really. I'll take out, like, these 2 blocks and then we'll call it here. I'm fine leaving just the base of an obsidian portal. You know, this song gives me really interesting flashbacks. So, when this song released, I was working at a bakery inside a grocery store. And what that would mean is I would have to be at the store by 5 a.m. every day, and I did not live close by. So, I ended up getting up at 3:30 in the morning, 4 days of the week, in order to make it to my job on time. And most mornings when this song, or most mornings after this album release, I would just listen to this on the way in. And it was like my therapeutic way of trying to deal with my absolutely garbage situation of being in a job where I had to wake up at 3:30. But now I'm here. I got a way better job. Okay, let's make sure that this works and that it won't spawn me in the not in the overworld, in the regular nether. And then we can get rid of this beacon. Okay, there we go. I'm also glad we have like a pillar right next to our thing. Hooray, it works. Okay, how do I get rid of this again? Not that. Remove. What on earth is that? You tell me there's a farm right here? There's a gold farm right here. That's cool, I guess. Oh my goodness gracious, there's so many heads. I don't need netherrack. I don't know where I got that from. I don't think I've ever built a gold farm. Actually, no, that's a lie. I did build a gold farm. It was the only farm I believe I built on Cheeto dust. Okay, interesting. Oh, you have to go all the way up there? Yeesh. Okay, over here. I'm confused. Oh, wait, do you just stand here? Got it. Makes sense. Where on earth am I going? I'm going this way. I do want to check out what... Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, so that's the main spawn portal. Whose is this? Can we change the path slightly, or can I build over it? I think this might be Busters, I think by the placement. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is Busters portal. Okay. Okay. That's cool. I don't know who is that. Roxel's? That might be Roxel's portal. Roxel's Mojo Dojo Casa House. That's great. What is this? Minigames. I don't think I played minigames before. I would have to. I'm gonna go take a look at that. The swag portal. Okay, that goes to Swaggy's base. Let's go check out minigames because I haven't actually been here. What am I looking at? I actually don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, am I supposed to go this way? I see parkour. What is it supposed to do? I don't know. Is this supposed to be like tic-tac-toe? It's tic-tac-toe. Okay, I guess I could try the parkour. I'm gonna take off my elytro. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There's a Neo. And a 4-block jump. If you give someone a parkour course, I mean, it would be nice if you like provided some food as well, just in case, you know, you die. Or not die, you take damage. Okay. Alright. See how it is. We're gonna be at this for a while, fellas. Why did I do that? This is a 4-block jump, right? I'm not crazy. Or am I? I am crazy. I know I'm crazy. Question is, why aren't I making it? Hang on, I don't believe this is a 4-block jump for some reason. Alright, this is the one. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Right here. It is, but somehow I'm not making that jump. Okay, yeah, checks out. And just like that. First try, guys. And we go again. I hate Neos. I hate Neos so much. I give up. No, I give up. I ain't gonna stress with that. What on earth is this? Is this a boat race? What? Okay. Unfortunately, it looks like the place has been hit by a creeper or two. But this is cool. I like this. Thank you. Why is there just a rock here? Okay, I'm curious what the cube is. How did I get up here? Is that what I think it is? Yep, it's not a smiley face. Okay. So what is it? What is the cube? Devil's Battle Cube is a PvP game mode. It requires 2 to 16 players, split up into 2 to 4 even-numbered groups, and pick a color. The only arms and armor permitted inside the cube are inside the cube. Any outside items are not permitted are not permitted. Store in provided chests. If/when you are killed, you need to stay within in your team's base zone. If you are killed, you are no longer able to fight. Your objective is to be the last team standing. Pick up slain enemies' arms and armor, and return it at end. If you come across items that are uncollected, what does that say? Uncollected? Uncollected, collect them. Oh, that's cool. This is really nice. This is actually a really cool arena. That's nice designed. Okay, and this one I think is one I'm familiar with. It's called Woodle, which is it's like Wordle but with wood. So you got everything here. Curious about this box though. What is this? How do you get inside the box? Is it just me or am I not seeing an entrance? Oh, it's right here. What is it? Rules. No placing or breaking blocks. Sneak play in F1 and no Seekers play in F1 and no minimap. Oh, it's hide and seek! Press the start countdown. Wait, so it's on like a redstone clock? Is that what's happening here? Yeah, it's on a redstone clock here. I'm assuming once the 20 seconds is up, this bell will ding. Okay, okay. I vibe with that. You got anywhere in the arena. Okay, that's cool. How many areas are there? Oh, there's a backside here? Oh, that's pretty cool. Whole cave to hide in. Okay, yeah. No, that's goofy and silly. I like it. I can see this being a really fun game. Okay, yeah. I like what's here. I do want to create, I hate to say it, but a redstone heavy minigame. I've got some ideas cooking for what I would want to do, but I just don't know if I have the time to do them. I mean, it would be cool to see, and I would definitely have to build it here. Away from everything else. Let me quickly go ahead and fly around the area just to sort of fill in my minimap. Okay, that's Alad's castle. I think this might be Swaggy's base. I think. Yeah, I have not filled in this area at all up here. I'm still curious as to what this rock is of just random things. The orb. Why? Wait, what the heck happened here to the water? Why is it like that? I will not lie. I might or may not have started praying in fear of death. Oh my goodness, it stopped raining. This is so nice. Okay, let's go. Let's head back to the minigame area just so I can get back home. Because while the departure was fun, we got stuff that we need to build back at home. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the branches off to the side because I'm still not sure why on earth that one thing is happening. I got to sort of sit with that for a little bit. But I will go ahead and do a little bit of more maintenance around the base and starting to build other areas. Where's my base again? It's over here. One thing I will do, though, is I will go ahead and start collecting some resources from here in the nether. Specifically, what I need is quartz for redstone. So let's go do that. I'm going to take a random path here. Let's see where this leads. Oh, hello. I realize they don't cross fire. This is interesting. What are you gonna do now, bitch, huh? Thank you. Get back here. I don't want you growing up and pummeling me. Okay, where do we come from? Came from here. I'm just gonna make a simple path off to the side here. Well, I was about to say simple, but little did I know, there's no such thing as simple anymore. I'm just gonna mark the portal. Because at least I'll know if I have the portal marked, it's not that far. Whose portal is this? That's Rue's portal, okay. I don't have a sign, so I can't mark mine. I'll put 2 doors next to mine just so people can know whose it is. As if that somehow is a good indicator. Honestly, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, home portal. There we go. I'm looking for quartz. That's all I really need. Ooh, that is very far down. I don't think I would like that. At least the benefit of being this high in the nether is that there's a low chance that I will fall or not fall. There's a low chance that I will encounter a ocean, a lava ocean without falling into it. Which, if that were the case, I could save myself with my firework rockets. What I'm really looking for is quartz. And I found quartz. Alright, let's go. Well, that's dangerous. Oh, there's a decent amount of quartz here. Holy crap. I'm so afraid of falling off. It's going to happen. I know it is. Why are you coming closer? Go away. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Why are there two of you here? Oh. That's alright. We don't need to be doing that. Nice. Okay. I've got 20 and I'm going to... Well, I really want to go somewhere else. I got 26 rockets. Like, I have the ability to travel. I'm fine with leaving behind the the portal because at least I have it marked. And I know the direction to fly in. Ah, great. I'm okay. Yeah, that's about right. Of course, I'm not in the right spot. We'll start repairing the axe this way because this will be nice XP. Yep, that's why I check first before doing anything. I realize I've gone through this axe quite a bit. It's actually pretty impressive how much I've used this axe already just by being on the server for... How long has it been? I'm going into my 3rd month, I think, on the server? That's crazy. Okay. Crap, what do I want to do? I need more quartz, because I don't have nearly enough. The only way you have enough quartz is by freaking having enough to make like a palace out of it. So that it goes into so much like observers and stuff. I also need iron, which is a whole other story. Up we go. Alright. Well, good thing I was not mining this from the top. That would be an absolute nightmare. Am I here? Almost. There we go. Okay. How much are we looking at now? Not the biggest amount, but that's fine. Oh, we passed it. Great. Let's go this way. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna mine out some of the ceiling just so I have a few more blocks to build with. Since I am running a bit low. Okay. We have what? Stack and a half? Stack and a half. It's a start. Mainly just using this for redstone is like a big hassle. What is this using again as well? It's it's not gonna show me, is it? No. Great. I want to say it's using like comparators. Well, it's been a while since I've had to build like new redstone pieces. Usually at the start of an SMP, I will literally just build the shulker box of them and then go from there. I will keep those resources on hand at all times. It's great. There goes the piece. Let's go get it. Thank you. Okay. Oh, is that redstone? Not redstone. Never mind. It's gold. I thought it was quartz. And that's not good. What? I hit that. Whatever. This is baloney. Great. Alright, well I guess that's happening now. While I do like that there is a lot of quartz here, I don't appreciate the fact that it's on the ceiling. I just want easy accessible quartz. Like that. How hard is that to find? Something tells me people have already been out here. And we're like 500 blocks away, so I would imagine, yeah, someone has in fact, like, been in this biome. I have almost 2 stacks. I mean, I would like to go home with 3. But I guess at this point, beggars can't be choosers. I really need fortune on this pick. I can't reach that. Why? It's fine. Perfectly fine. Okay. Now we have over 2 stacks, which is nice. Alright, what we'll do is we'll return this home, and then we will go stop by El Dorado and do a little bit more terraforming as well. Because once we get that island shape down, it'll be so much easier to work with. Also taking a ton of redstone back because I need some armor trims. Okay, we need to go over there. Hello? Okay. I guess I just bumped it. Okay. Man, I thought I could make it on the ledge. Alas, did not happen. Was not on the cards. There we are. Alright, let's go home. We'll find a sign, hopefully in our house, that we can name the portal with. Oh, it's good to be back in the overworld. It's scary in there. Okay, I do have a sign. I was about to say, I should have a sign. We'll put all that in there. You're dirt. You don't go in there. Yeah, we'll put the quartz in here. Nothing that goes in there. Actually, I should have gunpowder somewhere. Where is it? Or did I use it to make rockets? I might have used it to make rockets. I'm not entirely sure. I might have used it to make rockets, actually. Well, that's embarrassing. More quartz. Someone must have given me the quartz. Okay. That can stay in there. Everything's good there. Everything's on Kadori. I don't think I need anything else at the moment, currently. Okay. Nether portal. Done. Connect base and fill a casino. Yes, those are next. Okay, I think I'm good just to head over to El Dorado. Let's go ahead and let's do that. We'll be back to finish you on another epic episode. Because that tree, oh my goodness, that tree is going to be a nightmare. I knew going into it, it was going to be an absolute nightmare, but man, it still does not make it easier.
This was a triumph.
What did I hit? You're still working on shaving down this mountainside, but I can't get rid of that bridge. The bridge is kind of important to server history. Oh, El Dorado's over here. What am I doing? I passed it. Nice, okay. Yeah, so we have a lot that we need to do. First things first, we just gotta sort of terraform the island. Let me just grab a bunch of dirt, and we're gonna literally start doing that. Yeah, it should be enough. So keep in mind, the purple is sort of... The purple was the original outline of the island. And look at how far we're expanding outwards. I do gotta figure out where on earth this beach is going. Because holy crap, it is kind of insane how large this island is getting for the project. And the fact that we somehow gotta put sand. Even though it's like a solid 25 blocks deep or something, if I had to guess. I'm eyeballing it. I have no idea if it's actually 25. Maybe might be closer to 20. You know what just hit me, like, 2 days ago? No, not even 2 days ago. It was, like, yesterday. I cannot believe it has been one whole week since TwitchCon. It feels like it's been an eternity, and it's only been one freaking week. I'm like... Yeah. Exactly 1 week ago, I dropped Bug off at the airport to head back home. I'm like, that's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. That's only been 1 week. What do you mean? It's so, like... It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's only been that long. Let me quickly... Yeah, I'll go ahead and keep that on, at least. Does it listen to Potluck? I'm gonna go and switch the track. I haven't played Trickery in a hot second. I want to get back into it, because it was a really fun game when I played it last. Let's find something a bit more of a beat to it. Sure. Oh. Well, that wasn't on me. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. How are we looking on the island? Okay, we've already done like a nice chunk. Overall, okay, I think what I want to do right now, just to get this out of the way, is I need to explore the ocean. Because there are chunks here that I have not rendered in. Those are kind of important for what we're doing here. What is that? Okay, no, that's kind of important. What is that? I'll go back to that in a second. It looks... Let's fill in all the areas right here, and then we'll go back to that weird thing in the middle of the ocean. Where was it? Where was that thing? It was here. What is it? What am I looking at? There's a face on it. Oh, it's a snowman. It's a snowman? What? Okay, what is this? Oh my goodness gracious. There's a lot here that I just don't know what it does. What? Is this a slime chunk? Is that what's here? That's sand. What am I looking at? It's a block of sand. You've got to be joking. There's a guardian. Okay, yeah. All right, that somehow makes sense. It's an AFK platform. Is there a guardian farm here? Wait, is there an actual like ocean monument? Is that what this is? Oh, yep, it's an ocean monument. Okay. All right, checks out. I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know how to get out of this. I've been Chinese trapped. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's great. The ocean monument hasn't even been... Okay, yeah, whatever. I just wanted to explore the ocean, man. I didn't realize that came with a whole heap of problems. Like getting mining fatigue. Okay, we got a small island right here. Oh, it's Soren! Hello, Soren. Okay. So, seriously though, why... I guess it's a farm of some sorts, because it's an AFK platform. That much I know. I'm assuming it's just out of range of the Elder Guardian for that to work. Okay. I see what needs to be done and what we're working with here. Okay. Let's go to sleep, and then we will go over to... Alright, let's just take a look at the map here very quickly and just see like what we're working with. So that's a whole ocean monument right there. Cool. I guess. That's for what on earth to do? Because technically we can't extend the island as far as we want. I can create a whole bay. Oh, the circle is Devilish Industries gunpowder farm, and the sand with the Guardians is supposed to be some form of prison. And I guess that's a prison. Okay. But the gunpowder farm does make sense. Okay, I won't touch those. I don't know either. Why on earth we need a prison on the server? Beats me. But to be fair, it was devilish, so. How much dirt have we already blasted through? Oh, we blasted through so much dirt already. Okay. You need more dirt? Not yet. But I will probably in the future. This island has grown even more than my... Let's just say that the island started here on the purple dot. It's probably going to extend more to, like, right here. With a proper coastline. So, you know. In the future, yes. As of right now, I think we're good. We got a lot on our plate right now. I did not mean to drop that. We got plans. That's all I'll say. We got plans. What are this playing? Oh, it's Moonglow Bay. That's why. I was like, what is this? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a super smelter here on El Dorado Island. I don't know exactly where yet, but it will be able to be... It will be self-powered in a way of, like, once it has enough fuel, it'll just automatically turn it off. I'm thinking that'll probably be a good way to manage resources. I can't break dirt like this! This is insulting. I guess I'll keep kelp. Because I can use either bamboo or kelp to do the job, but I tend to lean more towards bamboo for some reason. I'm not even going to worry about that until it wears off. Oh, speaking of which, it just wore off. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. I thought I had to be stuck with that for a lot longer than I did. Where did that... How did that happen? Okay. Please get out of my way, Mr. Squid. Thank you. I can't believe I haven't picked up Spiritfarer in a while. Man, okay, that's another game that I need to go back to. I have it on the Switch, but to be fair, I don't play my Switch very often. I feel like next time I go on a vacation somewhere, so I've already made the statement, I've already made the mental choice to no longer bring my laptop with me on vacation. I need to get more into the habit of, hey, I'm away from home. That means I'm away from work. I'm not going to bring that with me. And if I do, it's not going to be working as nearly as often as I usually do. But I'll be working maybe out of boredom, like if I'm on like a plane or if I'm on a car ride. But I want to play Spiritfarer again, so I'll do that probably on like my next like long trip, whenever that may be. It'll probably be to Vegas next. When that is, no idea. I will also say another one that I want to replay is Sky Children of Light. I played that, I think, what, 2021? Yeah, 2021 was the last time I played Sky Children of Light. I've heard there's been more updated. But I really like that game. It's a really cute little game, and it's a very visual-based game. There's no dialogue in it, and there's a lot of, like, you can just run around with people. People who are actively playing the game. You don't know them. You don't get a username. Or I think, yeah, actually, I think you can in order to friend them. But, like, you don't see a username in-game. You just see a character. And it's very wholesome. I like it. Well, that can go over there for now. We don't really need it. I didn't even finish with the coastline. I just realized. To be fair, it won't matter. It's going to get expanded anyways. I want to make sure, though, that anything that I build will not be in range of... And I should be okay with this, considering it should just be, like, an area right here. And we're definitely not going that far. But making sure that like, nobody is able to, like, get mining fatigue around here. Grass is changing colors. What is this? It's a cold ocean. Okay. This is a forest region. Got it, got it, got it. You know, I want to complete this before anything else. Or before expanding even more, because I feel like this is kind of important to already have the foundation of. It's like manually building a super flat world. Wrong button. Nice. Okay. We have a lot of ground covered because I think we started somewhere like around here, so we've already gone through quite a bit. Not mad about that. I wish though that the process was a little bit faster. But, you know, what can you do? I would also love if we stopped placing blocks incorrectly. That's just on me, though. My dirt! No! I actually, like, unironically need all the dirt I can get. This project is very... I'm gonna be so happy once the island is actually built, and I'm happy with the size. I'm fine with leaving that there. We're probably gonna need that there eventually. Someone will probably go back and be like, hey, we need to do something with this ocean. We're also probably going to need to get rid of the Mogus here. Hate to say it, the Mogus will have to go. Unless we want to do an Among Us themed hotel, in which case, sure, the Mogus can stay. Let's, I don't really think there's anything that I want to do besides just continue this island. It's a little mindless, I will not lie, as I just placed dirt inevitably for the foreseeable future. But hey, that's what makes it fun. Well, fun in quotation marks, I'll say. Why are you... Okay. I really need to light at this island. Sooner or later, it will happen. But for right now, no. I think what would be really cool is if we just had like a sorting system where you were able to pull out basically any material that you needed. Oh. I have an idea, chat. I have such an idea. Okay, here's how this is gonna work. We make a sorting system, but the way it pulls out blocks is based on a lectern and how it reads a lectern. So, depending on the page, you will be selecting like one of like 7 different options. And from there, you hit a button. It'll set up a piston, or not piston, an observer clock where it'll just fire out blocks of that nature. And from there, it will give you what you need. So if I put a bunch of wood into a sorter and say, hey, I want dark oak wood, it's going to start spitting out dark oak logs for you. Which I think would be a really cool system to have. So I will consider that for a not-so-future build. I think, hopefully, I'll have that done sometime soon. Or at least start that sometime soon. Maybe I'll enlist the help of Allie, since I think Allie has the wood shop on the server. There we go. Full inventory worth. What the? Why? Okay, you know, I'm not gonna question my logic, considering it's just ADHD coded. Okay. I'm happy that it's already starting to turn to grass, because I feel like that's... I feel like... Yeah. No, we're definitely gonna need a lot more... So... I'm still trying to decide what we want to do with the with like the height of the island and everything. I want to say we're probably going to keep it at Y68, which I believe is what this area is. It's either 68 or 69. I would need to take a look again. And then that's going to be like the main area, but we're also going to have like these lower sections that are water level or sea level, I guess, where we'll have more properties. We'll have beachfront resorts. We will have casinos there, stuff like that. I was gonna figure out how to do a good flying elevator for a multiplayer server that's not gonna absolutely lag the living daylights out of it. There's a lot of stuff that I would do in a single player world that I would not do on a multiplayer server, redstone wise. I would not build a giant digital display redstone clock that's running 24/7, but maybe that'll be fun. That'd be such a fun idea to do for New Year's. Holy crap. I gotta work on that. Basically, it's a piston feed tape that will feed a digital display. It'll count down from 10 minutes, we'll say. And then from there, I'll set up like a huge fireworks display, and we'll do that on the server. Whether on New Year's or like a little bit before New Year's or something around it, so that people can attend and not have to be like at a party. I don't know. I think that'd be cool. Out of curiosity, anyone have any holiday plans that they're like already starting to lock in? Because I know for me, I think I have some old friends that are coming back into town that I really want to see again. So I'm gonna try and see them around the holidays, which will be nice. I think other than that, I don't even think I have like any like New Year's plans. So what day is New Year's? Out of curiosity. Here, let me just take a look at my phone. Phone calendar. When is it? It is on a Wednesday? Wednesday. There's a chance we might be streaming. Last year, what we did for New Year's Eve was we played Jackbox, I think, until like 11:50. Just because I wanted to spend some time, I think, away from the computer for New Year's, but we might do that again. We being the Lunchbox crew. So Bug, Tyler, Max, Jonah, Fran. That's fun, because I think we turned that into a video for the Light channel, and it was really unhinged. Speaking of which, I'm trying to find a group of people to play the new Jackbox game with. It released on Thursday, and I would like to do it sometime this week. Maybe if people are free, we'll do it Tuesday night. Just as a like special occasion stream. I gotta coordinate that with people, so we'll see how that goes. we'll get rid of that. We don't need the kelp. I'm going to have a nightmare. I'm gonna have something. I'm gonna have a heart attack if I keep placing these blocks incorrectly. Whoa. A little bit of frame drop. That's alright. That's alright. I do have some stuff to share for the zoo next time we get on. Which will be Wednesday. Right? Yeah, Wednesday. So when we get back on Lunchbox, I'm super excited to share what we have. We'll be starting a new exhibit. We'll be starting, or not a new exhibit, we'll be starting a new area of the park. I'm not too worried about pathways at the moment for that project in particular. I think pathways might come last, if at all. I'm more worried about getting the thing finished. But I think we have, like, what, 2 months now? Yeah, just under 2 months until the server reset. Or, I guess 1 month, technically. Which means, what, 4 more streams, I guess, of Lunchbox? Which might be a little crazy, actually, to think about. I didn't... Hang on. I didn't know the breath meter made a sound. Makes like a popping sound. That's really interesting. That must be new, because I've definitely not seen that before. Where'd he go? I think I heard him about to pop, or not pop, turn. Okay, how many more stacks do you think it's gonna take to fill this in? I'm gonna say close to 6 stacks to fill the rest of this in. All the way from there to there. Who wants to play a little game of higher or lower? I'm willing to bet 6 stacks as the basis. Whoa. Why are there creatures everywhere? Okay, I need food. I don't know if I have any food on me. I do not. That's actually a huge problem. I hope there's food over by the bed, because that's going to be a huge problem if there's not. Actually there might be. So I've been farming here. No? Nothing? Okay, well, at least there's a small farm here, I think. Okay, there's like a few potatoes here. I'm okay with this. take it. It's not the greatest. Not the best, not the worst. Were there potatoes in the... Holy crap, that's a lifesaver. Okay, at least we have food now. Okay, keep in mind, these are the stats right now. We have this many. All right, let's see how long it takes. What are we listening to again? We're listening to Starbound? I don't think I've played Starbound. I just like the soundtrack. Maybe that's something I need to do. Maybe play Starbound in the future. No idea what the game's about or what it is exactly, like what genre of game it is. But, you know. I love the piano parts in this. They're really beautiful. I think that's really what drew me to the soundtrack in the first place, was just its piano. I forget who I was talking to about this, but someone was really interested in the fact that I was doing electronic orchestral music at TwitchCon. And they were like, wow, that's really cool. And they were specifically describing like how most film soundtracks sound very samey. In terms of when they use regular orchestra instruments, you'll hear like the same stuff over and over again. You'll hear the woodwinds, you'll hear the brass, you'll hear the strings, you'll hear the percussion. And it's all sort of very samey in that way, but doing stuff electronically and working with more synths allows for a lot more texture and allows for a lot more interesting sound palettes. I was like, huh, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Even though, I mean, I know that. Like, it's still, like, interesting to hear someone else point that out. And, like, say specifically, like, yeah, using synths really does add a nice texture. Because I meticulously build and choose synth patterns based on how I play. I'll play melodies all day long. I will train as best I can. Okay, where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I think that actually was 6. No, I think it was just 5 because this was at 45 before. Man, we were so close. Okay. Next order of business is I want to start expanding it once again. Now that we've finally filled all this out. The plan is take it from this section out here, bring it down in here. We're gonna create a custom. What is it called? A cove? And then it's gonna end up right back here. But this shoreline's gonna go down. It's gonna sort of round out the island a little bit. So yeah, doing a man-made like cove I think could be really cool. Let's do that. I'm actually gonna grab more blocks before I do that because I feel like I'm not gonna have enough. With how big I'm thinking for the scale of this. Because I'm like, this island is not going to hold the multitude of casinos that we were originally planning. There were like 3 or 4 casinos on top of like separate hotels, on top of, what else? Speakeasies, on top of live shows and like proper infrastructure for the roads. I was like, that's not gonna fit everything. Okay, any more dirt? Yeah, we've already blasted through one whole chest of dirt, and I'm really glad that we have this much, because we're about to go through a lot more. I'll keep the grass blocks out for now. I'll just go strictly dirt. That should definitely be enough. Okay. So starting from right here, and this is just a generic shape. I haven't put much thought into how I want it to look. Okay. How are we looking right now? Yeah, it's not very natural looking, which is why we need to go back with it later, fine tune it. But this is just a generic shape of the island that we're sort of going for, and then from there we will shape the coastlines as we can. But for now, there's not a whole lot that we can do without shaping the island first. So let's just keep going, and let's just see how we can make this at least a little bit better as we go. All right. Is this gonna be big enough? I hope so. That's a huge I hope so. Ah! Yeah, no, I think this should definitely be big enough to house what we want to do. And more. Where's that? Okay, it's all the way down here. I don't need to worry about the gunpowder farm. I do need to fill out more of this map, though. I feel like I barely explored a whole lot. How on earth is the end port all the way over there, but I haven't seen it? Weird. I thought we saw the back of Ali's base, but okay. Yeah, this will be fine. It's getting dark. I want to go ahead and head back just sleep through the night, because I don't like night on the server. It's scary. Oh, okay, Soren's got it. Thank you, Soren. And all the creatures starting to spawn. Holy crap. Holy crap, this is a nightmare. It was night for 2 minutes and they're already, like, aggressive. Okay, and here's what we'll do. Over here, we're gonna take the land and we're sort of gonna start shaping it this way. And so here will be the start of, like, a man-made cove. How much more dirt do I have? Okay, I have a decent amount of dirt. How's that for a curve? I don't want it to be, like, exactly, like, perfectly symmetrical, but I do want to work with, like, the idea of, like, having a naturalistic looking curve. Honestly, the outline isn't looking too bad right now. I think it's this section that needs more work. But, like, as we go into here and, like, do more finer edits, it's starting to turn out a little better. Oh, it's my favorite song of all time. No, I don't want you there. Yeah, so we have this really, like, nice, naturally looking cove, like, outcropping. So we can use that to do whatever we want with. I think we're also thinking of a water park on this island. I have no idea how we're going to fit that or where we're going to fit that. But yeah, as you can see, we clearly have a lot more space in between, like, the... First off, the old, original outline of the island and the newest version. I'm going to keep working on this, because I kind of been vibing with this. Hmm. Yeah, we could do something with this smaller alcove of the island, but I'm not thinking we'll do too much with it. I'm thinking that's more like a rock face of some kind, like a balcony off a hotel. Because it is to the east, so we could do like a sunrise type thing, which I wouldn't be too mad about. We also want to do employee housing on this island, which I'm like, why on earth are we gonna do that, Devilish? He's like, I don't know, we'll figure it out. And here's me figuring it out. We got to increase the island. So I'm thinking so originally my plan was we'll put it right down here in this section. Now I'm thinking we just increase it to like this bottom area entirely. Or maybe this upper half of the island right here, closer to, because I really want like the waterfront to be the main priority of the island. And then having like the areas like around the forest, around, I believe this is the Sus Hut, to be sort of less like touristy and more like just, hey, this is where people are staying. So I don't know. That's sort of the idea here. Yeah, we're running into the same problem again. I'm just leaving these like really long straight sections, and that's not really how islands work, or just how terrain works in general. We'll go back and fix it. We'll have to. Because I'm also... Okay, so there's a balance I'm trying to find here whenever I do terraforming. The balance is what looks realistic and what fits Minecraft. I don't know why. I just... Looking down at this, I'm able to really get the idea of how Minecraft texturing works. From, like the purlin noise that they use in order to generate the seed. Looking at, like, let's take a look at this, for example. We see how the island sort of shapes itself with the terrain. And sort of seeing, like, where those lines, like, gradually, like, slope down and, like, what the angles are of everything. To me, I guess it just makes sense. And so now, sort of taking that step up in order to elevate my builds, I'm trying to find out what looks realistic. So mixing in realistic geography with the idea of Minecraft texturing and how it generates a world in order to make it look more fit to what we're working with. I don't know. It's kind of weird to describe, but that's sort of my thought process as to like what's happening here. I also am not liking the state of this island, this part of the island in particular. I'm going to go back up here and we're going to redo it. I'm going to leave this here because I literally don't care. It's going to get filled in again anyways, so we're just going to take it from here. How's that looking? Better. I'm liking the formation a little bit more, and it'll be able to like sort of dip down here and then meet back up like around here. Come on, we're almost there. I wanted that to be right here. All right, let's take a look at that outline. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Go away. Yeah, okay. I'm honestly pretty cool with that. And we went through more dirt than I was actually expecting, so I'm kind of glad that we grabbed almost a full inventory, which is worth. Because I think that'd be a little ridiculous if we ran through a whole inventory of dirt just on the outline. But it does sort of put into perspective how much dirt we actually need in order to complete this project. Considering now we just completely blew this thing out of the water. I honestly don't know if the dirt in our chest is going to be enough for this. I don't think it will, but that's a future me problem. I'm willing to start filling it in and like get like this bottom section done, just for now at least. And then I'm hoping that maybe on our next SoulCrafter stream we'll have we'll be able to start building like an actual casino. But first I would need to like get my machines in order and make sure that I have those ready to go. So I'll need to spend a little of time on that. I have 3 double chests of dirt. 3 double chests worth of dirt if it's needed. It probably will be soaring. Which, thank you so much for dropping off the dirt before. It has greatly helped. But as you can see, like just taking up a chunk of, taking up just like this chunk here, already took out a whole double chest worth. So imagine what the damage of this whole thing's gonna be. I'd say maybe 4 to 5 double chest worth. I think, if my math is correct. But I will worry about that another day. I'm gonna keep working through the dirt that I have, and then when I'm running low, I'll come and talk to you about that dirt. Coolio, maybe I should start selling dirt. I'd be the only one buying your dirt. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm the only one crazy enough to use this much dirt to make an island, pretty much. This, what did we say, double? I'd say maybe closer to 40% bigger. Okay, what on earth is happening? Why are there so many of you? Where'd you get that fishing rod? I want it. Unfortunately, he didn't give me it. You know, I had no more space for dirt, so I gave it all away to you and Buster. And I got more. Terraforming, we love it. Yeah, absolutely. You love to see it. In all honesty, I wince at the day that I need to fill in the bottom section of this to make a beach. That's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be such a nightmare. Oh yeah, no, fixing the beach at mine was annoying enough. Building one. Building one is gonna suck. Yeah, it really is content. Oh man, I will say that'll be like a bigger stream to do. Right now, I sort of just got on because I had work that I wanted to do for SoulCrafters. I was like, man, I haven't streamed in a while on the server because I've been just so busy with TwitchCon and getting stuff ready for that. So I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be working on this because I feel like I haven't touched this island in what feels like 3 weeks. Hello. Oh, that's because there's something there, isn't there? Yep. There's always something there. I hate kelp with a burning passion. This is one of the worst things in the world. Just trying to build in water and then, oh hey, kelp. Gonna. Okay, how much of the island have we already? Yeah, okay, that's a decent amount. Okay. Alright, we've done a lot of work on this island already. Finishing up this section, drawing out a new outline for what it's going to look like. I'm pretty happy with the cove here. I think the cove is where we're going to be putting the yacht. Just feels appropriate. And we'll put like a dock over here with some other boats. Maybe another yacht. I'm not entirely sure yet on that. But I think overall we have the foundations of a really cool idea in the works. And I'm really excited to see where this goes. But for now, I think this is where we're going to be heading off. Because I still got some work I need to do for the day before going into work tomorrow. I've been pretty busy. And I'm tired all the time, so I try to work to the best of my ability, but sometimes I end up falling a little short, which is why like YouTube videos have been going out recently. Why Music Mondays have not been like the greatest, but I'm happy to say that we do have some stuff to share for Music Monday tomorrow. I will be working on some stuff later today as well to sort of prepare that for tomorrow. All right, so next week we have some stuff coming up. Monday, Music Monday. Wednesday, Lunchbox. Thursday, your guess is as good as mine at this point if it's going to be Baldur's Gate or not. And then Saturday, I think, will be SoulCrafters. Yes, Saturday. Because Sunday, I have something planned. Off stream that I'm not gonna share with you guys. But yeah, and then on Friday, at 12, we'll be getting a right, yeah, Friday at 12 will be a new video upload. We're back to continuing Red Dead, and I've actually got a schedule down, which is pretty good. And yeah, so be on the lookout for that. Video uploads are consistently on Friday at 12, alternating between the main channel and the second channel. And what else? I think that's it. Just streams at the regular time. Let's see if we have any friends that are live that we can raid. Any Any friends playing Minecraft? Let's take a look. Wow, that's actually surprising. None of our... Huh. Interesting. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have anyone live that we can raid. Unfortunate, but you know, it happens sometimes. Anyway, this is where we're gonna be ending, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in, but unfortunately, I got to. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow night at 8:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Music Monday. So I will catch you all then. Bye bye.